Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cheryl Elgie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. Just while I'm waiting for some more people to jump on, I'm just going to stamp my envelope and my insert, so I'm not wasting any time with this cute set called Labelled with Love. Now this set comes with, if you can find them, you have the choice of purchasing, oh gosh, I hope I haven't lost the dies. What have I done with them? I'll find them in a sec. You can get the punch or you can get them with the dies. What has she done with them? Oh, here we go, underneath here. So, of course, as you know, I got both, didn't I? Because I thought it'd be handy for classes to have a set of dies so that I could punch things out for my ladies that come to class. It's got this cute little, there's a lot in this set that you probably wouldn't realise. It's a great one for beginners because you don't need a whole lot of stuff. You don't even really need to get the dies or the punch if you do not want to. I'm looking for that was Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to then stamp it again with the other stamp, the other butterfly stamp, which is a solid stamp. Don't like putting my ink pad on the glass mat, it seems to jump. Now how am I going to do this so you can see it? That one out the road. And now I've got to be able to see. Sorry if my head gets in the road. I can't actually see, I've got to pull this down a bit, sorry. And we're going to do this one as well. You can see I missed a little bit there. Let's see what happens if I try and fix that. Probably won't matter because see, fixed it. I just went up a little bit higher. Okay, so I need to stamp a few other, stamp the outline. So it comes with, as you would have seen, comes with the outline stamp. I'm just going to put those up there out the road. So I'm going to stamp that also in Blackberry Bliss. Hopefully that's visible. Like that. Looking for the punch. That doesn't sound good. The fire siren. Well, I think this might be thick cardstock, but that doesn't matter. See, it lines up really good. And I think I'm done with the punch now. Put that over there out the way. I need to do 2 butterflies and I need to fussy cut them, so that's why I'm going to do them now while I'm waiting for more people to jump on. So, and I missed. And I flip it over. You can see this is a little bit of a practicey sheet. Scrappy sheet, and that doesn't matter. No one's going to see the other side of this, and I don't need to worry about leaving room because I'm going to cut them out with my trusty scissors. Now when I'm done with that, I think I need to stamp the greeting first. And this is just cased from the annual catalogue. So try and see if I can see well enough to do this. Again, I didn't quite get it up high enough. Of course, it might have something to do with the fact that my left cataract is pretty bad. You'll be happy to know I'm all booked in for the 20th of March, so the week after we get back from on stage. So then I'll have no excuse, will I? Put that one away. I think one's darker than the other, but that doesn't matter. I could have fixed that if I wanted to. Now, the sentiment I've chosen, mainly because the happy birthday one wouldn't fit in there, is enjoy today. So that's going to go in here. And you'll see this on page, I'll grab that in a minute. Just going to make that straight. Does not sound good. I think I'm done with that too, but whether we are or not, we'll just get it out the road. Clean these and put them away. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with those ones. Got a little bit of scrap paper. To stamp off. Don't stamp on your finger, but I did. Let's get the ink off there. Wrong one. It's this one. I might have already cleaned that, did I? And this one I haven't cleaned. I think I can probably put those away now. Leave a bit more room on my desk. Oh, I didn't clean that. Yes, I thought it was time to revisit some stamp sets I haven't played with or played with much at all. So I've just cased from the catalogue and changed the colours, and the paper is the Celebration paper, but I have not showed you yet, have I? So, I'm going to, while no one's here, I'm going to, if I can find that. So it's this Celebration paper. You spend $100, you get this free. Bloom Impressions. And that's where I got the, I think I used this on another card too. And I'm using this one for the second card, just the blue. So it's going to be one that you could use for a mail. You could use the green for a mail card. I was going to change the colour of this and use the yellow, but I didn't really like that it had the peach on the other side. So that's the piece I've used. That's the yellow. Pink one's got flowers both sides, and this one's again in the blue. So that blue to me is very valuable because you can use that for a lot of things. Oh, that's where I put my embossing folder. I'm just gonna show you what that's that piece, what it looks like not embossed. It looked a bit flat to me, so in the catalogue, I believe that they've used the same folder but added a bit of pink on there, if you can see that. This little set is on page 58. So the stamp set and dies is 84, and the stamp set and punch, no it isn't, it's 70. That's the same for both. Stamp set and dies is 70, stamp set and punch is 70. Hopefully you can see that, page 58. And this is the one I'm casing with different colours. And this is the second one I'm going to case. I was going to do 3, but goodness, I've had phone calls all day today holding me up, so I haven't got as far as I wanted to. I usually like to give you a few different options. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. And I want, this is the side, I changed my idea completely. Was that the right size or did I not cut it down? No, that's right. So I was going to do the opposite, use the floral and have this piece on the little insert piece, but when I looked at it, I thought, no, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm just going to emboss that. Talk amongst yourselves. So that's what it looks like embossed, like that. So I just think it gives it a bit of a lift. Just put that away. And that is called the Dashing Designs. You'll find that in the annual catalogue too. So then we're going to adhere that. And I'm pleased to say, remember how when we used to use snail, it used to rip, I hope I'm not going to moz myself now. It used to actually rip the piece of paper that you were adhering. Well, the seal doesn't. I don't know about the Seal Plus, I can't use that. I keep destroying the seal, so it just doesn't work for me. Sometimes just some things are just not for you, and that's one thing that's not for me. Get that on there. And then this is going down flat as well. This was, did I say that before? This was cut with the countryside corners. You could use, and I think well, I don't know what they've used in the catalogue. I can't see the top of it. But I thought this was, because I was rushing, I thought this was cute to use one of these. Because I don't have the current punch. I have one that's retired, but I don't have the current one that I think perhaps they used. I'm not sure. And I'm not even going to put a hole for my ribbon. I'm just going to put the ribbon on top. So we've got that there like that, kind of. We've got our little label popped up. Just use a couple of dimensionals on here. You don't need to go crazy. I think 2 will be good. So just pop that on there. They had theirs kind of not in the middle, I felt. It was up probably a bit higher, like so. Then all we need to do is fussy cut our little butterflies, and I would have had them done sooner. I could have done them while I was on the phone, but I also wanted to show you how easy it was to stamp those too. So anyway, fussy cutting doesn't take that long. Probably not over the camera. Punch would be good, but then the whole bundle would be more expensive, wouldn't it? So you can't have everything, and it's really, like I said, it's not that difficult to fussy cut. Most of us have got scissors, so we can use them. Yeah, so the 20th of April is my date for, and he's going to do them both. He said in 6 months' time the right eye will be needing to be done, so he just wants to get me in and out and done. No sutures, no anaesthetic, he uses drops. Walk in, walk out. I thought, that sounds good to me. I don't want to be staying in hospital. So look out, things should be straight from now on, although he said I'll still need glasses to read, so anyway, be better than they are now. I was doing my swaps and I kept thinking, is that crooked or is that just me? And one thing he said to me was, you thought your glasses were dirty all the time. I said, well, they are. No, he said, that's your cataracts. So it's going to be really good. My scissors back where they go, or I'll forget where they are, won't I? Now we're just going to put him on there. Actually, probably don't need to. We don't need to pop him up, but we could. So why not? Because he's right on there, so I'm just going to put him there. And this one, actually I probably should have swapped them. But probably should have, but anyway, it doesn't matter. This one we're going to put the dimensional on the back of this side and just some glue on here, so we don't want to pop that up as well. Looks like I've done these a bit different to the other one. Maybe it's like, you can do whatever you want anyway. I'm just copying what I did. And now all we need is our ribbon and our sequins. So as I said, I didn't even put a hole in there. I just thought I'll just pretend that that's not enough. Because this ribbon was free, so I can use stacks of it. Come here. Come here. You're not gonna listen to me, are you? There we go. Pull him down, fuss with him a little bit. Yep, happy with that. Find my ribbon, scissors. Yeah, that'll do. And we need a glue dot to put that on. for once I've got two cards that are exactly the same because I didn't change anything. I was going to use the bokeh paper, but then I didn't like the look, so I didn't. I'm even going to stamp the back of my card, I think, because I'm here all by myself. Put our insert in. Save me doing it later. Only me that I'm holding up, and we'll put. I was going to ask you guys what to put, but nobody's here, so just work it out myself. I might put the darker ones this time. I don't know. Don't know whether I want the dark ones. I don't know till I put them on sometimes. Yeah, I don't mind them. They're kind of pink. That's okay. I was meant to put, did I put that on the, a good idea if you didn't put it on the same sheet, wouldn't it? And we'll put one up there. Bit of a different look because I'll show you my other one. It's got the clear ones. I love these. I've used these heaps. We even used them on the seagull ones because we used the, oh, don't stick. I hate these packages that Stampin' Up! Put these in. They drive me up the wall. Okay. Yeah, we even use these ones on the seagull cards because they're clear. They're not pink or anything. So they look great. So now I'm going to put that away. I'm going to drag that out and stamp my little name on the back. And he's all done. This makes life easier for me. Those ones. Now, for this next one, I'm using the same paper. I'm not using the floral side. I'm using the blue side, and I'll show you what I'm going to do over on the machine. This time I'm going to use the dies. You could use the punch, but I'm pretty useless at lining things up, so I'm not. I'm just going to put that ink away. So I've got less stuff on my desk. This blue is Azure. And I'm going to pair it with, I worked out my own colours. I didn't like the colours I've used in the book. And you could make this into a shaker card, but I was too lazy today. So I'm going to position them like that and run them through the die cutting machine, okay? And I'll be right back. Takes a little bit to get them lined up. A little bit of care now will pay off later. Put that should be good. And then this is what we're left with. We've got 3 labels we can use. It's actually light enough, that blue, to stamp something on to use for another card if we wish. I'm just going to put those away. And now, oh, sorry, just got to position myself. And I did a little bit of a trick. I cut my sample card. I didn't cut it down. I've just made it a 1/2 centimetre smaller than my card. Now, how am I going to stick that on there? That's a good question. Hopefully it won't move. If I get that stuck there, because I'm going to stamp through the openings, and I'll push that up so you can see what I'm about to do. Just grab my sample card and I'll show you what I mean by not having it showing. So, because you can see it a little bit on my sample card. Okay, now what did I do here? This was a little bit tricky to get these to fit as well. Now do like that, and like that. And then we're going to use red. Real red. And we're going to use the Happy Birthday this time. We'll fit this way, but it won't fit the other way. And try and line that up in the centre and straight. And then I'm using one of the new in colours, Shy Shamrock. Won't be long and we'll have more in colours, more new ones. And oh, I didn't think to do that either. Never mind. I need to fussy cut one of these out as well. Oops. Did not stamp properly. Fingers crossed. Got it. One. And looking at just a little bit of scrap here. I'm just going to stamp another one of those, making sure it's good and inky. I'm getting hot. I think I need to yeah, I did use some green ones. Sorry, I'm talking to myself here. Have I got any? No, used them all up. So what I'm going to do now is clean these. I've got blue. I'll do the blue ones and then we'll clean it. I'm going to cut some of these out because there's not quite enough room. So you would think I'd be able to shout myself another bit of cardstock, wouldn't you? It's not that expensive, so maybe that's not going to fit on there. Let's do, I'm so Ikey. I know Sharon's with me with this. Sharon's pretty Ikey too, but it pays to be. We don't need to waste money, do we? So those, and I need some green ones as well. I thought I had spares, but I don't, so we're going to have to stamp some. They are pretty tiny to cut out, so you probably really wouldn't need to do this step, but I just thought it lifted the card a little bit. Stamping these and fussy cutting them to put on top. I'm just going to test this out because I've cleaned that. It mightn't stamp very well. And if I go in here, perfect. Okay, just going to turn on the fan because I'm getting pretty hot. Oh, hi Andrea, how are you? And hi Susan, how are you? Lovely to have you join me. Just got to grab my scissors back out now, do a bit of fussy cutting. So first we'll do this big one. Oh, actually we might put this onto the card base first. So you can see where I'm going with that. Need to do it inside our envelope. So if I just centre that, I reckon we should be good. Okay, so it's not a 10 by 14.4, it's a 9.5 by 13.9 piece. So then we don't have to worry about, I don't know if you can see there, I raised it up. I might not, I don't know, it's pretty thick. I might not raise this one up, or I would like to though, maybe I will. It's always a bit fiddly when you've got to put a few of these on. Isn't this paper pretty? It's a pity to use the other side, but I figure the pretty blue, azure blue, is great for lots of things, for sky and lots of things. So maybe one there. Did I put any in the middle? I did. Oh, come on. I don't know whether that'll be hang on. Come on. Fingers work. Every time I turn it, it's the wrong way. Not sure whether that's all right. Maybe just one, if it'll fit. Might have to use our minis in the middle. If we have the straight bits on the edge, should be okay. Yep. That should be okay. All lined up and level. Hope that emergency isn't anywhere near where you are, is it, Andrea? No idea where it would be. I didn't look on my phone to see. So now we're going room to cut the, trying to be too hikey, wasn't I, to cut the little tops of that off. So where's our, that is easy fixed. Where's our Shy Shamrock again? Rightio, we're in business now. Get rid of the bits you don't need. I do need those bits though. Pull this back, put that where I know where it is. Next thing I'll be telling you, I'll be asking you where I put it, won't I? Fussy cut these as well. You wouldn't have to do this step, but I just think it takes the card from just a card to, oh, that's a really nice card. She's put a lot of effort into that, hasn't she? So that one's just going to go in the middle. You probably know because you probably saw my other card. Like so. Just put it in there like that. And then I messed up. I was cutting these out, I think. What have I got to have? This one. So it's only about another week left of Celebration. So if you love this paper and you've been loving the samples that you've seen, I really loved the samples we did for our Crafternoon day. They were really good. All use the same paper, all use the, did I show you? I don't know if I showed you. All use the, let's put that there, the toadstool paper. Even the seagulls, because it's got the fairly neutral colours in it. So the Celebration offerings this year have been really good. Other years I haven't been that fussed on them, to be honest. A pity they wouldn't go for a bit longer, because there's no point in me showing you something you can't buy, is there? There's that one. I didn't use the little ones last time, which I probably got some cut, haven't I? They're not cut out though, they're just stamped, not cut out. I'll just try one of these and see if I like that better than what I did on my first card. This is getting really tiny. That's probably why I didn't do them. Not impossible though. If I can do it with the left cataract that's really bad, you guys should be able to do it with your eyes shut. I'm kidding. So, oh, that's the wrong card. I'm just going to see what this would look like. I actually like that. That's cute. And then we've got this one. And do we want the long present or the little one? I'll have to cut it out to see, won't I? That's the trick. You been doing any crafting, girls? Tell me what you've been doing. Do you go to the markets here, Andrea, or do you go away or to Maribor or somewhere? So what if I put, I didn't want to have too blue there though, but it fits better there. That looks okay. I think we'll go with that. I think we shall go with that, but I think I'll need my little mini dimensionals. Just make sure I don't put them on the wrong spots like I did before. I thought, oh, I don't think I wanted that there, but anyway, that's where it went. This one's got less space by the look of it, so I might put it, I don't want them sort of symmetrical. I put that like that, and that like that, perhaps, maybe like that. And see if that one will fit on there. And it does, woohoo. Go there. This one. Where do I want you is the $1 million question. Maybe just straighten it a little bit so it doesn't look the same as the other one. There. See if our dimensional will fit on there. I might have to cut it down. Oh, it's going to fit on there. Perfect. Bling we're going to use on there. Actually, we could probably use those white ones. Why is it telling me my video's ended? Because it's not. Silly Facebook. Oh, that's no good. Oh, he went to Dalesford. Was it a good market? Not that I've been going. Not that I'll be going there. Been making a lot of quilt cards, Susan. Well, that's nice. So, do we think I haven't put any on there either. There's probably lots of bling. I wonder what these ones will look like. Maybe I'll put the whitish ones, clearish ones on here, and maybe I'll have a look and see what else I've got that would go. Like I said, I've used these heaps. Love them. These have also got a little bit of, probably a little bit of pinky blue in them. I actually like those. I think we'll stick with that rather than me trying to look through and find something else, because we're still in celebration. You'll have to tell me to stop using them once it's over, won't you? I probably could have embossed this background as well, but sometimes when you emboss and then you've got your die cut, sometimes it weakens the fibres a little bit too much. So anyway, that was enough steps, wasn't it? I'll throw that out. That's scrap now. I don't know if I want to keep those either. I had thought of putting the red, but the red presents as well, but I thought with the red happy birthday, it didn't really need it. I've got some cut out if I decide to later. Now we need to do our inside and our envelope. Might clean that and just do some blueberry bushel. Did I tell you what colours? Blueberry bushel I can never remember that clover one. I go to call it clover. It's shy shamrock. Goodness me. And not sure if I cleaned these or not. They're clean now. What else did I use? That's all, I think. So to go with the outside of the card, I think we'll use Blueberry Bushel. I'll just do some presents. Let's do our envelope first. Just like that. And just like that. I didn't do an inside, so I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'll do the inside for that one as well. I didn't quite finish it. Had to be on the phone. I didn't have to be, but it's rude if you don't. My phone, since the one of the last updates, have I got another envelope? Just need to get one. It rings like about 3 times. So, and I thought it was my sister, and I thought it might have been something urgent, but it really wasn't. I thought, oh, why am I doing this? Because when she rings, it's like 3 hours sometimes, but she didn't have any news. So, yeah, I just said, well, I have to go. Don't know why everyone rings me on a Thursday. Don't they know I go live? So, had it been last week, it would have been all right because I was organised on the Wednesday. But this week, I only finished my swaps last night at 9 o'clock. So, and I went, phew, that was good to have that out the way. And they had, if I counted them, there was probably a million, we'll say. A million die cuts. I'm like, why did I choose this one to do? It was because I designed it myself was the main reason. So, as I've said, you can see on that one that I cut a bit smaller, you can't see the white the other way better. Just cut it down a bit, that's all you've got to do. And that would be a nice sweet card for anybody really. Someone who likes blue or for a guy. And if you missed the start, I will show you that stamp set again. Oops, is that crooked? I think it is. I think that's better. Okay. So there's our 2 cards. I was going to do the floral one, but like I said, I ran out of time, so. And yeah, the stamp set is this. And it comes either with you can either buy the dies or you can buy it with the punch, whichever way you like to do your stamping. I might just show you the little flower stamped, actually. Don't think I've even used this one, or I may have. Can't remember. We'll do, yeah, it looks a bit stained, so I probably have. I can remember which way up it goes. That could be a bit of a challenge. I'll give myself 2 shots. I'll do one in, what's the time? It's nearly 6, nearly time for dinner, isn't it? I'll do a couple in case I miss. Sometimes it takes me a bit to work out which way around which way up, which way around. Yeah, I was going to use red, but I'm not going to. Might use the Flirty Flamingo or the flowers. Excuse me. Sometimes if you look on the stamp case, it does tell you which way up it's meant to go. That's not right. That would be why. Got on the wrong way. Let's the flat side down, the raised side up. Now, is that going to work? Yep. So it should layer somehow. Just going to go for it, I think. Where's the stem? Yeah. Just find a couple of areas and just go for it. So it's a two-step stamp. And if I can do it, that means it's pretty easy. And this is just rushed. So that's really pretty too, isn't it? But I'm sorry I didn't get to do that one today. Ran out of time. That would be for another day. Okay. Thanks, Andrea. Yeah, I think it was a great, thought it was a great mail card too. So yeah, because there's not much around for mails. I don't know why, if people don't make a lot of mail cards. Did you find yours were popular, Andrea, when you did the markets? No worries. You're welcome, Andrea, and thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.